Welcome to one more Amigas podcast. How have you guys been? I've been great. I've been having a great time, very busy with work. And today we're going to go back to talk about something that's very interesting. But before telling you guys what I'll be talking about, I want to, of course, introduce my amiga for today. She is a very dear friend of mine that have been in the Philippines for quite a while. She is the Miss Earth Colombia 2016. Of course, she's also the Miss Earth Air winner 2016. She's my dear friend, Michellle Gommez. Welcome to Amiga Podcast, Michellle. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Of course.
Last minute. You know, the good thing about having good friends is that even if you call them like last night, they say yes.
Of course. And like for you, anything, you know.
Thank you, Michellle. But you know, one of the things that I love that we have in common, we both Latinas.
Yes, Latin power.
We bring the energy, you know, and the we call in Portuguese.
South American
ginga.
power.
You know ginga?
No.
Okay, ginga. It's like Pele started that, but you know we use.
I love Pele.
Pele, yeah, but we use that also to say that we have the shake, the moves, you know, the Latin moves.
How do we say that?
The hotness?
Like you know, like the something.
Yeah, the something,
yeah, I get
right?
It. Yeah.
Okay, but although we bring all of that, but we are in a place that actually has a lot of those elements, which is Umanata.
Yes.
So Umanata is the place to be, guys. And it's this restaurant here just in Shangri-La BGC where they have a fusion between Brazilian and Japanese cultures and food and everything in between. And they do have amazing jazz nights every Tuesday that you guys should check it out. And from Wednesday to Saturdays, they have DJs. And that's the time that I show my moves, you know, my 21-year-old moves. But yeah, it's a wonderful place. I'm attached to the tree. If you want to know what's the tree and what does it look like, you should come here, right?
You should check it out.
You check it out, iconic. The tree, and have an iconic picture with the tree.
Yes.
I have plenty of those.
Yeah, that's the first picture that you get once you enter Manota. Yeah, it's iconic.
It's the tree, guys, the hanging tree for the ceiling, imagine. But anyway, going back to our podcast, it's amazing to have you, and I'm so excited, but the topic you'll be talking about is actually quite heavy.
A bit frustrating to talk about, but actually it's a topic that I love.
Yeah, I know, because you have a psychology background, right?
Yes, I graduated psychology 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's...
And I was not aware, but it just suits you so perfectly. Because now you bring your expertise to our amigas, you know, chica.
Yeah, it's like a chica with a bit of reality by the textbook.
Yes,
you know, like
exactly.
It's real what we're talking about.
So guys, have you ever experienced, you know, have you ever had situations in your life where you're surrounded by people that you wish they weren't there because they're kind of toxic and they do not make you feel good about yourself, or they just bring drama to the situation? Oh well. Today, we'll be talking about how to detox your circle. You know, talking about all those people that shouldn't be there, but somewhere they're everywhere, right?
You cannot avoid them.
It's amazing. They're everywhere.
I was reading a book. I don't remember the name right now, but I was reading a book and then it says that there is 4 out of 10 people that are narcissists around us.
Oh,
so
wow.
Imagine that's 4 people.
I thought it was 9.
I mean, it could be, but the thing...
If they're not accurate, who's the author? Then we need to talk.
That's the thing, because narcissists, it's a personality that they're so entitled. And they don't believe that they actually are doing anything wrong. Everything they do is right?
Of course.
Always.
They're never wrong.
They don't believe that they need help.
But you know, I read a book, Michellle, that says that we all have narcissistic tendencies.
We do.
But it doesn't mean that we're narcissists, right?
So something we have to understand is like, there's narcissistic tendencies, traits.
Yes.
That's the word that I was looking for. So there's narcissistic traits and there's a narcissistic personality disorder.
Which is different.
So we can have some traits. So for example, I have a trait, like I'm very melancholic. I'm very, my mood is lower, but that doesn't mean that I always have depression or that like I have a depression all the time. It's just sometimes my personality is more like my mood
on the low key.
Kind of like that doesn't mean that I have depressive episode or like generalized depressive disorder.
Yes.
It's the same thing with narcissistic. So we can have narcissistic traits. I mean, who doesn't like to be praised, right?
Yes,
it feels nice. Like our brains and our society has been wired that way that we appreciate those appreciation from other people.
Yes.
And that's sometimes
these words of affirmation.
Yes. And like we like to look beautiful, right? And like our society reinforce that. Those are considered narcissistic traits. That doesn't mean that you are narcissistic.
Oh, wow. You know, I read this book that it's very interesting. I love the topic, like the title of the book. It says 5 kinds of people who can ruin your life. And actually dive deep in the 5 kinds of personality disorders, what they call high conflict personality people that can actually ruin your life if you come across them.
Yes.
You know, and narcissist is the first one, which is the most common, right?
It's very, very common because something that I've noticed is that these people are people, like, it's the kind of like what you want to be in society. So you want to be successful, you want to have a lot of money, you want to look good.
Yes.
But in order for you to get there, these people will
do anything. Yes.
To get there.
That's the problem.
And then that's the problem.
Yes.
Because they will just pass through anything and anyone to get to where they want to be. So when we look for success and like for achievements, those kinds of things, we have to look until what point is it okay that I want to achieve something or that I want to be successful or that my definition of success is being the CEO or of this company, because you can be passing over other people's, humanity.
Exactly. Just to be there. Just to get whatever you think that you should be.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth putting other people down just for you to be
stepping
there.
on them. Yes. But that book also mentioned about borderliners.
Yes, with borderline personality disorder, that's a more like, how can I explain borderline? So borderline is people that has been through trauma in a way when they were younger. Like all of these personality disorders start when you are still developing. So
developmental stages of your life.
So let's say under 9 years old. So these people has been through some kind of trauma and some kind of pain that they cannot control. Our brain is always, it's wired to always like look for things to survive.
They have extremely mood swings, right? Change of mood swings. So emotionally, they're not stable.
And like they have this attachment to, like they have like this fear that people is gonna leave them. And the way that they react is, instead of like
in a normal way, right?
Or like assessing the situations properly, they just emotionally explode. So they're very unstable.
Quick to reaction, right?
Yes. And then they create a lot of drama. There will be a lot of tears. It's the kind of people that like you will try to break up with them and they will be like, I will.
Imagine having someone like that in your work environment, right?
That's
a small thing can escalate like to a World War IV, something
and
like
that's
that.
A problem. Imagine in the workplace, that can be very hard because you're not dealing just with one person. Like there's a lot of people around, and like a lot of people can get involved, and because the emotion of this person cannot be controlled, then
everybody gets affected.
Exactly.
It's wow.
It's gonna be so uncomfortable to be around this kind of people. It's very hard for them also. Like, you have to understand, not justify.
It's not intentional, right?
It's not intentional.
It's a condition.
It's something that I had to learn is, with these people, you have to be very empathetic. But just because you are being empathetic with them doesn't mean that you're justifying their behavior.
Yes, but you need also to set your boundaries.
Yes.
Because if not, they're gonna try to take advantage.
I think that's the number one. I think that's the number one thing and like advice that every therapist, every counselor, every person will tell you when you're dealing with these kinds of like difficult personalities is set your boundaries and stay strong in them.
Yes, with kindness. With
Yes.
kindness.
Like, be kind, of course, towards them, but mainly
Understand
towards
their
yourself.
condition. Yeah, also towards yourself. You know, have you ever encountered someone that's paranoid?
Paranoid.
Because that's also one of the type of personality, high conflict personalities, that 5 types of people that who can ruin your life. The author mentions.
Yes.
The paranoid people, like they think somebody's following me, or you're after me, after my cookies.
Like,
I don't
everyone
know.
wants to do something to them.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they want to, destroy me.
Luckily, I haven't encountered like that kind of personality like around me, but I'm pretty sure like it can be very frustrating because that's the reality. Like, when you become paranoid,
Yes.
that becomes your reality. No matter how much reason and like studies you present to them, they will still believe what they
They want to
believe.
believe.
And that can affect you also.
Of
Like,
course.
you can
start to be paranoid. You know what?
Exactly.
It's so funny. I have this person in my life that whenever something bad happens, something not bad didn't even happen, I would go to the mall and that person would say, "Oh, maybe there is a bomb in the mall. You need to be careful. Don't go to the mall." If I go, if I fly a plane, "Oh, maybe the plane is crashed." And it's so hard.
It feels like they're dragging you down.
Yeah, so
right?
should I just stay home?
Yeah,
Should I
like-
just put myself inside the closet?
Yeah.
Lock myself in the bathroom and do not live my life? Because
Yeah.
if you start, paranoid can be something also that is somehow cultivated in a person's mind.
Yeah.
If you keep me always thinking about everything that can go wrong, I'm not saying that I don't think about the things that go wrong, but if that's your focus, oh my gosh, you can actually develop a personality disorder.
It's a miserable life. Just think about how miserable their lives is, that they cannot move 1 feet without thinking that something's gonna go wrong.
Yes.
And I don't know if you believe in this, but I believe in energies. And then
Oh,
that
yeah, definitely.
you bring these energies
Yes.
with you anywhere you go. And like, there's somehow a way that like whatever you put outside will come to you. So
Yes.
when you are in a negative mindset,
Everything
that's all that you're
bad
gonna
will
see.
come to you.
I mean, there is bad in this world.
Yes.
It is what it is, right? There is bad in this world, but there's also good,
Of course.
and it's your choice.
where you want to
Most
focus.
of the times, where you want to focus.
Yes.
So imagine being you trying to like work on yourself and be the better version of yourself and trying to see the positive things in life, and then you're with someone that's always dragging you to the negatives.
Yes.
Like, you're trying to do something and you're trying to move forward, and then there's someone putting a step in front of you telling you, look, you might fall, but you might fail. So I think having those kinds of people around you can be very
Can really destroy your life. No?
dragging. I don't think that's the kind of people you want to be
No.
surrounded by.
Not at all. So antisocial.
So antisocial personality disorder is more what we would say is the sociopaths or the psychopaths. So it's people that really has no regard for human life.
Oh, wow.
or-
They're very deceptive.
Yes,
Exploitive.
it's people very
Take
manipulative.
advantage. Yeah.
They love to take advantage. They just simply don't have empathy. They don't really understand emotions, so they really don't care. So think of this is an extreme case, and I don't want people to take it the wrong way. But this is just the most obvious example. So think of serial killers.
Yes.
People that kills without remorse. Like, they don't care that they're killing a human.
Yes.
They just keep on doing it over and over and over and over. They
For
don't
the
care
thrill. Yeah.
that there's someone dying in their hands. Right? Not all people with
They have-
antisocial, it's gonna be a serial killer, it's gonna be a
Yes.
criminal.
But that's the extreme case
But that's the
scenario.
extreme case. And then that's the better example to put it, is people that really doesn't have understanding of other people's emotions and
Yes.
cannot empathize with suffering or with pain,
Yes.
they don't understand why people get sad when someone, for example, pass away, or when
Yes.
someone breaks up. They're like,
They don't feel it.
exactly.
They don't feel. My favorite. I have a lot of series that I'm addicted to. So one of my favorite series, actually, it's a serial killer, and it's Dexter. And exactly that, he's an antisocial sociopath. So the dad actually taught him how to act in situations, so that he seems to be normal, because he does not feel But he's adorable one, by the way. I love that series. That's,
that's the biggest problem
Yes.
with these personalities, or especially with like antisocial and narcissistic personalities, and like histrionic. That we
Exactly,
talk
the
about.
histrionic.
It's like they can adjust themselves
to make it believe.
to make you believe that they're amazing people. So you will see them giving out money to the poor. You will see them hugging everyone and like kissing a kid on the
poor
cheek,
kid.
crying. As long as there's someone looking at them, there's a camera in front of them, and they have someone always around them telling them, "You're so good.
Praising them.
You're amazing." That's the only way that they will do it.
So it's a learning behavior. It doesn't come from within.
No,
It's
it
not,
doesn't come from here. Like,
Yes.
you're a good person.
Yes.
I am a good person because I want to be a good person. I don't get anything from it.
Yes.
They do it because they will get a reward from it, like a praise from it. And then that's the worst part because we confuse them. We think
Yes.
they're so charismatic. Oh my God, I want to be like them. Look at
Yes.
everything they have.
Yes.
Look how amazing they talk. But do they really?
Yes. But you
And-
mentioned about the histrionic. It's such a hard word to say. Histrionic. Okay, what is the histrionic all about?
This is people that loves drama.
Oh, wow.
Like
Drama queen.
So histrionic in Spanish is histriónico. It sounds dramatic.
Oh, wow. Very, Colombian, Mexican. So
Yes. Pedro Manuel.
Carlito, ¿dónde te vas? Carlito, estoy aquí para usted, mi amor. Something like that.
Something like that. So it's
Sorry. Okay, let's go back to the serious topic, guys.
the actress
toxic
in her
circle.
The actress in very good, very good.
Do you
Very
like
good
my
Spanish.
accent?
Yeah.
Really? I was inspired
love
by
it.
you.
This is people that loves drama.
The attention seeker.
Yes, they love to be the center of attention.
Oh my gosh.
Like, with these are the kind of people that will literally, they will tell them, the dress code is casual. You can go in sneakers. Like, and it's gonna be like super normal. We're gonna have like a makeup artist there that's gonna do your makeup.
Yes.
It's the people that will get
Lady Gaga, all out.
literally with her makeup done, glitters on her
my
eyes,
gosh.
high heels, two assistants, kinds of things. So people talks about
Seeking
them.
for attention.
They're just seeking for attention. They love the drama. They love to exaggerate situations. They
Thrive.
Yes,
They
thrive
thrive
on people
in that.
looking at them. And then I would say so. Don't take this as an expert advice or anything. But I would say this is people that really,
Insecure people, no?
yes.
It boils down to insecurities.
If you think about this, all of these personalities are very insecure people.
Yeah, they
It's
come from insecurity.
all of this harshness in them.
Yes.
Like, if you peel them one by one, they're just scared kids.
Yeah. I do experience a lot of attention seeker people in my life, especially in the pageantry world,
I was gonna tell you that.
in the artistry world. You see like all those ladies, arriving and, acting a certain way. They want to steal the show.
Yes.
And, stepping on people, bad-mouthing others, and doing all sort of things just to like really be the star of the night if they don't deserve it. And you also see that kind of behavior in actors and actresses, which is very sad, because I think it comes from the fact that they are raised up or they are brought from an environment where they need to constantly prove themselves over and over. And there is that fear of not being enough. So the insecurity plays a big role. And then they just think that they always need to overdo it in order to be significant.
Because that's the only way that they were thought of.
Yes.
Like, they were thought that the only way that they can stay relevant, that the only way that they can be better than everyone is by overdoing it. Like, by going above and beyond and like stepping on others.
Imagine you being in a relationship with someone that kind of personality disorder. Isn't that like a prison? Because the worst prison to be, it's to be in a relationship with the wrong person, with a person that that's not stable.
I think that having and actually maintaining relationships for them, it's very hard because not everyone will stay around them.
Yes.
Because not everyone will tolerate.
Exactly.
all the time. So if you think about it, just think about, let's talk about narcissists that
Yes.
we were talking behind cameras, that we have met lots of them.
Plenty.
Think about them. And if you analyze their lives, they don't really have established social circle.
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't have friends that have been there for years and years
Yeah,
on
they
end.
don't.
The only people that it's around them is their family because they have to,
No
or
choice.
because
Yeah.
they are like, the family usually are the ones that enable their behaviors.
Yes.
But if you think about it, yeah, they might have a social circle. They might be known by a lot of people. But do they really have those deep connections?
Connections, yes.
They do not have that. Not even with their partners.
Yes.
They cannot develop that with their partners, with their kids. Because it's so hard for them. Because it's everything, it's about them.
Yes. It's a self-centered. I, and I. Forever and ever. I.
For me, for me, for me,
Yes.
for me. So everything is if it benefits them.
Yes.
And not everyone will stay there. So
Oh yeah,
it's
definitely.
really
Not
hard.
they shouldn't stay there. That's why we're talking, guys, about detoxing your circle. We need to spy those personality disorders, those high conflict personality disorders, because then you can equip yourself to, to protect yourself.
That's a
the
very
point.
important word that you said. Like, you equip yourself with tools so you can manage around. Sometimes there are situations where
You have no
you
choice.
have to
You
stay
need to
there.
deal with
Like,
them.
you
Yeah.
cannot leave.
Yeah,
But in those situations, that's where you need all the tools that you can get.
of course.
But if it's an easier way out, sometimes cutting it, like just like I'm leaving, it doesn't work that
Yes.
easy. So there are better ways of doing it in a smooth way
Yes.
through like tools that you can learn that we're gonna be talking about.
Oh yes, but okay, before we talk about that, that's very deep, Michellle. Wait, I need to
I'm sorry.
It's very deep. So let's play a game
Okay,
to
let's play a
spice things
game.
up. Okay, so let's play a very nice, because we're talking about narcissists, right? So let's play a game called Spot the Narc. Okay, so let's spot the narc, guys. So let's see if you can spark the narc with us. So basically, you're gonna ask a question, and then you need to say narc, and I need to say narc or not narc.
Okay.
Okay, so I also don't know what the result is, but I'm pretty sure she knows because she's a professional. So, okay, the first question is, your partner always disagrees with you. It seems that no matter what, you're never on the same page. Not narc.
Not narc.
Not narc, right?
Yeah, no. It's different. You don't, maybe don't have the same beliefs.
Exactly. Just because you don't agree doesn't mean that he's a narcissist,
Exactly.
guys. Maybe you are the narcissist because you want him to agree with everything that you say.
Exactly.
Right?
It's very important also to look at it on the
Yes,
inside. What am I also
exactly.
doing right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, next one. Your friend always belittles your achievements. Big or small, it seems like no matter how hard you try, you're never good enough.
Narc.
Narc, no?
Yes.
You know, I had a friend like that.
Oh, sad,
Not really
I'm sorry.
friend. Like I was 9, so
Okay.
she's forgiven. She was, but I do remember that every time I would get high scores, she was supposed to be my best friend. Her name was Daniela. I can mention her name because I don't think Daniela will watch this podcast anyways. Okay, Daniela, I'm watching you. Whenever I would get like good grades, or like my classmates would ask me to compete to represent the class for something, she always say something bad. Like I would get good grades and then she'll say, for example, I got like 9.5 because in Brazil we don't have hundreds, like 9 and up to 10 only.
Yeah.
So I got 9.5 and she would look at me, it's like, oh my gosh, you didn't even get a 10. 9.5 is not good enough. And I'm like, what the hell? Or, sometimes they would ask me, like, oh, can you represent? She's like, why should you? You're not even pretty enough. I said, oh, wow. So she would come, but then the rest of the time, she's like, oh, Pri, I love you, Pri, come to my house, let's play. And then something good will happen, or I would somehow shine a little bit more than her. And she would just drop like a mean comment at 9 years old, guys.
So
that's something else.
Yes.
Eventually, Daniela was gone because I need to let her go. It was not a friendship that it was doing me well. every time she'd been to me, I would cry, reverse.
Oh
And then eventually I need to talk to my mom. And then my mom said, I don't want Danielle in my house anymore. So that was the end of the friendship. Very Brazilian,
Yeah.
very Latina, you know.
Very, very narc. If you spot someone like that in your life,
So you know
run.
it's time to run.
Yes.
Okay, third one. Your office mate always questions your capability to do your job in front of everyone, including your boss, making it seem like you don't know what you're doing or how capable you are.
That could be an arc.
Yeah, right?
Because why would you do it
In front of other
in
people.
front of everyone?
Yeah,
It's
because-
just so you shine more than that
Exactly.
person. You want the attention.
Yes,
Narc.
right?
Yes.
Because if you have something like some criticism to share, you know, even if it's unrequested, you can always pull the person on the side and say, oh, by the way, maybe, you know, you should do this better, or that,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Always, like, if you have something to say to someone, do it privately.
Exactly.
Not everyone has
not
to
in the
know.
group, not in a group chat,
And
not
exactly, especially like in a work setting or a
exactly.
school
It's so
setting.
inappropriated.
What's the point of like humiliating others?
Yes.
More
Narc.
Narc.
Okay. Next one. Your partner always criticizes the you dress up, making you feel bad about yourself and make you question your self-worth. Narc. I've experienced that in first hand.
Same.
So, you know, if you're criticizing your lady's clothes and making her question her self-worth, you are a narc.
Yes, you have a very fragile masculinity.
Exactly, that's a plus. And other things that I rather not mention. But yeah. Or maybe you want to wear my clothes. I don't know. Maybe you're jealous. But yeah.
They see you as their property.
Not only that, they see you as a property, they also see you as your guinea pig. You should do, say, and behave the way they want you to do so. And they also see you as a trophy. So you should not be exposed and other people should not have access to you, either visually or any other kind of, you know, connection. So it's really like a narc trait.
Yes, it could be a narc trait. Like
Yes.
if there's someone like that in your life,
Yeah.
set boundaries.
Exactly. Okay, next one. Your business partner always wants to discuss your business decisions, which makes you feel like he does not trust your judgment. An arc.
I wouldn't say it's an arc. This situation is more like, maybe you shouldn't be business partners.
Yes, right?
Right? Like, if you don't trust in my judgment and I don't trust in your judgment, then what are we doing?
Exactly.
It's just simply not a good match.
Exactly.
But doesn't necessarily mean that it's
that's
an
an arc, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he just really think that he has better ideas, or maybe he think that, yeah, I don't know, he's questioning. Or he's putting his money into, I don't know.
Exactly,
Right?
exactly.
It's valid. It's his money, guy.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's his money, guy. So I think it's not a narc. I think it's just natural that some people have trusting issues and maybe the relationship didn't develop to a point where you can actually
Or you
trust
have-
them with
yeah.
closed eyes.
Or you have different visions for the business,
Yes,
which
yes.
can happen, you know, like sometimes you start businesses with your friends and because they're your friends, but once you start doing the business, it actually didn't work the same way that you thought it was going to be because you have different ways of
Exactly.
thinking or things that you want for the business.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that you're a narc.
He does not. But okay, why do certain people get targeted by those high conflict personalities? How do you become a target?
These people are very good at spotting people that they can easily manipulate.
So like kind people.
The kind people. They are
Empathetic.
they're very good at spotting empathetic people, people pleasers, which a lot of us are.
I'm no longer a people pleaser, okay?
I'm a recovering one. I'm in
I don't
recovery.
know, I claim already. I'm no longer.
Amen.
By God's grace, I'm no longer there. Okay.
Yes. I'm a recovering people's pleaser. So it's very like they have like a sixth sense to spot the people that are very nice.
Yeah.
Too
And
nice for their own good.
I think also the conflict averse people, they also target them but again, you cannot target me because now I'm very confrontational and I'm very conflictational. Is that a word?
Conflictational.
Conflictation. I'm conflicting everybody. Is that a word like that?
We could make it a word.
Oh yes, Webster, we have a new word for you. But yeah, I'm always like, lately getting myself into conflict because I'm fighting my original, or not original, but my, people-pleasing personality disorder. Is that a personality disorder?
It's not.
Okay, sorry. So no,
Not
I'm
everything
normal,
is a
guys.
personality disorder.
Okay. But I think conflict-averse people are a big target. And I think one of the reasons why I've been targeted for many years by people with those kind of, especially narcissists, is because I didn't want to confront them. I hate confrontation. I hate conflict. I hate drama. I hate all of the aboves. And because of that, I just let it pass.
You were an easy target.
Easy target.
I was an easy target too,
Yeah.
sadly. And sometimes, especially in like relationships, they put nice words around it. It's
Exactly.
love. You don't do it because of love.
Yeah, right?
I wouldn't confront because of love.
That's
But it's not. You can love someone and then still speak your mind.
exactly.
In a
There's
nice
nothing
way.
wrong with it.
Oh my God, I have so many things to say about that. I'm Colombian.
Go,
I
go,
cannot,
girl, go, girl.
I cannot stay quiet
The
about
floor is all yours.
You can confront someone. You want to say all the bad words that exist in this world. You don't have to,
Yeah.
but you can still stand up for yourself and let them know that what they're doing is not right.
Exactly.
That doesn't make you a bad person. They step over you.
Exactly.
They're stepping over your boundaries. They're stepping over your emotions. They're taking advantage of your generosity,
Yes.
of your good heart, and standing up, stopping them, not letting them explain, and you taking control of the situation doesn't make you a bad person. You don't have to badmouth them. You don't have to. When I say stand up for yourself or say talk back, I'm not saying
To argue. You don't need to
I
argue.
don't need you to scream at them.
Exactly.
What's the point of screaming at people?
Yes.
What's the point of raising your voice and saying all of the bad words that exist?
You
That's
just need
not
to
what
make your point. You just make your
Exactly.
point.
And letting them know until here, this
Yes.
discussion is over. And probably until here, my relationship with you,
It's also.
it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Does that make you a bad person? No.
No.
You are advocating for yourself. And that's
Exactly.
something that us, people pleasers, have to understand is advocating for yourself doesn't make you a bad person.
And does not make you selfish.
Doesn't make you. Nobody's gonna advocate for you the same way that you will advocate for
Yes.
yourself.
Yes.
And then that's where you have to stand.
Yes.
Choose your battles though, but
Yes.
I mean, talking bad is not bad all the
And
time.
trust me, they're gonna tell you all the things to blame, speak back at you, to make you feel bad, to say, you're a horrible person. What? You said that? Oh, you're doing this? Oh, you said you love me and so on.
They're somehow gonna find a way to make you feel bad.
Yes, don't get into that trap, that a blame speak trap, guys. And that's one of the tools that people with high conflict personality, they will use to trap you into believing that you're the one wrong, not them, because for them, they can never be wrong. And that is never a battle that you can win over someone that has a personality disorder like that. Okay,
That's what in social media this word became very popular. It's gaslighting.
Yes.
That's gaslighting at its max.
Gaslighting,
If someone is
yes.
making, they are the ones in the wrong. They're the ones who, let's say, example, cheated on you.
How dare you to touch my phone?
It's her fault. How dare she? She's a crazy woman.
Yes, how dare you? How
It's
dare you to
your
find out I was
fault.
cheating on you? You're so bad.
They never.
You
took
didn't respect my privacy. You crossed my boundaries or whatever they can come up
And then
with.
they will go ballistic.
It's not
at you.
about that they cheated, okay? It's not about that they did something to hurt you. No, you are the wrong end of the thing.
Because you are the crazy one.
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
you're the
you are the
crazy.
problem because you never trusted them.
Exactly.
That's gaslighting. And
That's
that's something more common than we think.
Yes.
That happens. It's very important that we know about these kinds of situations. Because these are
Exactly.
techniques, no, but things they do to keep you there.
Exactly.
So they will do this and then they will treat you bad. And then things calm down for a bit and then they will come back to you. I love you so much. I'm so
Exactly.
sorry.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do it again.
Yes.
And then they will bring you a nice bag or a nice breakfast or a nice, and then you're like, oh, because you're so good. Like, you have such a good heart that you're like,
Yes.
you prefer to look at the good
That's another problem, right?
in people. It's like,
Finding the excuses to actually, no, he's a good person. He's actually okay. Maybe I'm thinking, so girl, come on. Follow, and trust your instincts. If it's something smells fishy, it's probably fish, okay? It's not apples or strawberries, okay? Because if it were strawberries, it would smell like strawberries. If it's smelling fishy, it's fish, okay?
I couldn't say it better.
Okay. Okay, so the setting boundaries is very important, to really like put that person in the right place and put yourself in the right mindset to deal with those kind of people. But, seeking support is also important.
Oh my God. I cannot. It's very hard to go through this life without support.
Exactly.
And especially when you are in a relationship that it's already like affecting you, the only way that you will get to push through it is if you have your core support around you, because they will be the ones who will keep you strong.
Exactly.
That will remind you that you are valuable, that you are loved. That's very important. That you are gorgeous, that you're smart, that you are actually not crazy, that what you thought that you heard, it's actually real. So it's these people that will like keep you grounded, that will bring you back to reality and make you like actually understand, like, actually, he is the one. I mean, he, they, she,
whoever.
It can happen. Like, this is not a gender thing. Like, they are the ones in the wrong, and I am okay. And they will be the ones who will hug you when you're crying, and then they will be the ones. This is gonna sound so sad, but will be the ones who will offer their houses when they kick you, when that narcissist will kick you out of their house, and you don't have a job, and you don't have a house, and your system, your family, your core friends will be the ones who
to extend the hand to help you out,
and will hold you there, will let you grieve, and will be there for you to rebuild yourself again.
So it's okay if you find yourself among people like that. It's okay to let them go. Just let them go, or extract yourself from that kind of environment, from that relationship, because it's either a friend, a business partner, a love, interest. If they are toxic, if they do not value by who you are, they don't love you, they do not respect you, they do not respect your boundaries, and they hurt you, and you feel like you're losing yourself, then it means that's time to let them go. Or maybe let you go somewhere else.
Let yourself
and
go.
detox your circle, right?
If we're gonna be talking about detoxing our circle, you have to learn how to spot all of these kinds of situations that we've been talking about.
Yes.
And trust me that your life will improve once you are surrounded by the true, real ones that will actually support you to build yourself, the kind of life that you want, your business, your family.
Yes.
That's life. We have to let go of some people
that do not serve its purpose anymore in your life.
And like, it can be also like, it was your best friend.
Yes.
And then you realize one day you open your eyes.
They outgrow each other.
And it's like, it's okay to let go of a 15-year-old friendship.
Yes, it is.
It's okay.
It is.
Because you are not going to live with the weight of having someone weighing you down.
Exactly. So
until you die.
It's important to surround yourself with people that are actually building you up. Yes. And they're supporting you through your hardships in life. And they're there for you, extending a friendly hand. Yes. Not overjudging you, not wanting to be you, not wanting to step over you. They're actually happy for your achievements. They're celebrating you.
Yes.
Help
you all through the way, in the wins and in the not so wins, in the not so good moments of your life is the people that will literally leave their beds at 3 a.m. just to give you a hug because you're not feeling well. that's the kind of people you should surround yourself
Yeah.
with.
Not everybody's meant to stay forever. People come in seasons, and sometimes it's okay that they're no longer there, or it's okay that you're no longer beside them. Because they are no longer serving its purpose in your life. So let's detox our circle.
Yes.
But I cannot detox myself from this place. I love Manota, and this is the place to be. And then please do join them and check it out. They're jazz nights every Tuesday, guys. They have amazing music, amazing drink, and the food is delicioso. So come on. You can also check Wednesday to Saturdays, where they have their hip hop all around, dancing time, and they have the best DJs in town. So thank you, Manota, for hosting our podcast for this episode, and thank you, Michellle, for joining me and bringing all your expertise to the topic.
Of course, I love it.
Dr. Michellle, and of course, my dear friend Michellle. I have such a pleasure to have you, and I learned so much from this podcast.
Me too. I love to talk about this, and conversations will always enlarge our knowledge.
Oh, yes,
right?
Definitely.
I love it.
Yes, I love it. Thank you, Michellle. And thank you guys also for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Amigas Podcast PH, as well as our Facebook page, Amigas Podcast PH, and IG account, Amigas Podcast _. Follow us, subscribe, and support our group and our Amigas Podcast, which is a platform that we can talk about anything under the sun with your favorite amigas ever. So see you guys. Till next time. Bye-bye.